Over time, the Germanic tribes had been sending bigger and bigger raids into Roman territory, and while past raids had been easily rebutted, they were getting more difficult to handle. Around 167 AD, a force of 6,000 warriors from the Swabian and Vandalic tribes marked the start of these raids becoming larger and more challenging than ever. Rome therefore negotiated a treaty with the 11 most threatening Germanic tribes. However, shortly after, the tribes simply ignored this treaty. Rome was fairly annoyed by this, but due to a plague they had to postpone their response until 168 AD, where the Romans travelled across the Alps and there were many battles with the German forces known as the Marcomannic Wars. However, the first expedition was inconclusive. By 170 AD, the Germanic tribes had together formed a capable army and marched into Roman territory, today known as Austria. Here, in the Battle of Caradum, the Romans were outmatched due to the lack of military experience, with 20,000 Roman losses. This defeat led to Italy being wide open, and the German forces started the siege of Aquileia. This was the first time that enemy warriors had been able to enter into Italy since the Cimbrian Wars. This diorama shows the siege of Aquileia by the Marcomanni, a confederation of German tribes. The Romans sally from the gate in an attempt to destroy the siege tower assaulting the wall, but by the winter of 171 the Germanic force had been kicked out of Italy. However, this occurrence shocked the Romans, who now had a greater appreciation of the Germans' military power, if they were to unite. The Romans made peace treaties with select Germanic tribes before retaliating by attacking the Marcomanni tribe territory in 172 AD, who were the leaders of the German coalition. The second Roman expedition was a huge success. The Marcomanni tribe were subjugated under Rome, and their other enemies came off even worse. However, the Romans had trouble trusting the Germanic tribes who they had peace treaties with, or were supposed to be their allies, and these tribes proved the Romans correct by acting dishonourably and attacking Rome. On one notable occasion, the Roman army would have been forced to surrender due to dehydration, if not for the rain. The Romans were thankful to the gods for this event, dubbing it the miracle of rain. Not only did it help supply the troops, but lightning had even struck German forces. The miracle of rain event was even minted into Roman coins. It would also mark the end of the First Marcomannic War. Two more Marcomannic Wars would happen shortly after. However, they were much less eventful, and the Romans countered the Germanic tribes much easier, slightly growing their territory. These wars were important, as they made the Romans realise how dangerous the Germanic tribes could be if they were allowed to form large confederations. Be sure to check out my other channel, History Sticks, for the complete, longer and comprehensive video.